as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the All-Stars and the Dodgers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Joey Lucchesi will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. Chase Dawson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Murdoch. So striding in, Ismael Murdoch, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Lucchesi has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
First offering on its way. Needed a sand wedge for that one, swung on and missed.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
The third base.
To the plate now, number 13. Now another one hit deep to left. Delmonico retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up. Neverland leads it 1-0. Medrano, the Nicaraguan-born pitcher, gets the call to start in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping up to the plate, number 5. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 5.
Now here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Nick Martini comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Ball 1. Martini stands at first with 1 out. That evens it up 1-1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
High in the air out to center field. Murdoch is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here now is Chesler Cuthbert, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Chesler Cuthbert.
Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2-0.
Now here's a shot out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
At the plate now, Juan Montes, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone! So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
So now to the plate, Manuel Trujillo. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 8,
At the plate, Melvin Novoa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
Still only one out in the inning.
That's
And
ball
he
three.
won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Full count now, 3-2. Down the third baseline. LaStella has it. And there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Zamora.
Freddie Zamora.
First pitch of the at-bat. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. Neverland leads this one. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Tommy LaStella.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a soft liner. Foul. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Murdoch has to roam straight back, but he has it for the 1st out. Ready now, Nicky Delmonico, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Daniel Descalzo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Curveball taken a little high. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 2-1 home. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Into the box now, Drew Butera. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 14 driven in.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Chase Dawson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Digging in, Ismail Murdoch. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Delmonico waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Downs. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Striding in, number 7. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Number 7.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Takes this the other way to right. Montes is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now in the box, number 5. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
So we got him looking there. Number 5 becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Nick Martini will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Michael Conforto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the right fielder at the track, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 3-all ball game. So here's Brandon Nimmo. As a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Tommy La Stella stands in as he looks at a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder still going back. And that's a home run into the top tank. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 5-3.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Mickey Delmonico. Cuthbert fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the top of inning number 4. Italy is on top here. 5. At the plate, number 13 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he takes strike 2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. At the plate, Chesler Cuthbert. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
In now, Juan Montes as he grounds one briskly to short. There's Descalso on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now to the plate, Daniel Descalso, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. Pulled toward right center field. Murdoch is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Drew Butera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Number 7 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Terrell answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Nick Martini the next to hit. Fouled off. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here's the 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Manuel Trujillo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Delmonico waits on it. 1 out. So stepping in, Melvin Novoa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
To the plate now, Freddie Zamora, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Zamora has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
The left fielder.
Now batting, Chase Dawson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Set and the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first home run of the season as we are all tied at 5.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Ismail Murdoch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Brandon Nimmo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And that's the second out. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And digging in next will be the outfielder Nicky Delmonico. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Delmonico is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Downs.
Leading off for the All-Stars, the second baseman, number 3.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ball 1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 13. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Chesler.
Ready once again, Chesler Cuthbert. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the ever-versatile Daniel Descalso. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
Hit in the air to right field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fouled away. Grounded to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, number 7. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here it comes, 0-2. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Into the box, number 5. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up, and we are all tied. Dominic Leone will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in the rookie outfielder Juan Montes.
The right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Manuel Trujillo. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the two first with one swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he misses 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Freddie Zamora. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready to take his hacks again, Chase Dawson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. The set and the 1-0.
2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The set and the 2-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. Neverland is out in front, 6-5. Striding into the box, Nick Martini. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Lifted the other way out to left center. Murdoch will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Right fielder, Michael.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dawson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dan Altavilla has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So coming to the plate, Ismael Murdoch. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
The center fielder.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batter.
Downs will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Into the box now, number 13, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Hit hard to short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
The batter, the first baseman, Chesler Cuthbert.
At the plate, Chesler Cuthbert. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now a pickoff play at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And the runner will score from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now an 8-5 game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successul. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Matt Andriese gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Juan Montes will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 2 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Manuel Trujillo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The All-Star. Steven Cruz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Steven Cruz.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. In there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And this will be fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dawson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Nicky Delmonico. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. So now to the plate, Daniel Descalzo, and he fouls this one off. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, Dero, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Drew Butera. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. We've played 8. Striding in to start the 9th, Freddie Zamora, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season as they open up a 4-run lead. In now, Chase Dawson. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Delmonico makes the play, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Ismael Murdoch. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Nimmo, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Into the box, Downs. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Nimmo in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in and looking for more, number 13. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Home half of the ninth coming up. Neverland is out in front here, 10. Leading off the inning, number 7, and they'll need him to get something going here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate now, number 5. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the designated
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nick Martini. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
10-6, the final score in this game. The All-Stars get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Terrell claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 10 runs on 14 hits. For the home team, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.